This episode of the Recline and Unwind podcast will have a trigger warning. We do talk a lot about sensitive topics such as sexual abuse, suicide, homicide. So if you do not feel comfortable watching this, I recommend you don't watch it or hearing about any of these topics because we do go into it. Um, I understand it could be sensitive for some people. So watch at your own discretion. Hey guys, before I start this episode, I did want to give a quick shout out to my friend Nicole. She's an artist. She has some sick artwork. It is Halloween season, and she has a lot of cool art that I believe you guys should definitely check out. It has that Halloween vibe to it. So shout out to Nicole. Her at is at blood underscore hibiscus. I'll leave it somewhere here. You guys gotta go check it out. Link in the description as well. Yeah. Now back to the show. Welcome to week 2 of the new season of the Recline and Unwind podcast. My name is Direz, and I have Bryan back on the
Hello.
podcast to help with the spooky season that the trend that we kind of started last year, yeah, which is just reading all this like crazy horror stuff. We did the folklore, spooky stories, and we have Kai joining us as well.
Hi.
So Halloween is right around the corner. By the time this episode comes out, Halloween is in a couple of days, and recently we've just been in that like Halloween spirit. Around I don't know I don't know around you guys' house, but everyone has their decorations up here now, and it's pretty cool. I don't know what the Halloween spirit is like with you guys around your neighborhoods.
Bro, I got Christmas lights on. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Are
My
you for?
neighbors have their Halloween stuff up.
You have Christmas lights on?
Yo, I got Christmas tree downstairs. The presents are already there.
Oh damn! So Santa arrived early.
Santa is me. I am Santa.
Kids,
I
you
spend
heard
money,
it
so
here.
I better be Santa. But
You,
I like spooky shit, so let's get in it.
let's get right into it. So today, we're kind of bringing back that whole idea that we had last time. We're bringing back Reddit, and for this specific episode, we didn't want to do the scary folklore stories that other people have posted or any "Am I the assholes" or things like that. We're taking it from hypothetical situation, and we tried to get some of the creepiest or scariest or just eerie things that can hypothetically happen. Um, and that's exactly what we're going into today. So, does anyone want to start, or should I start?
You could start.
You can start.
Okay, okay. So,
OMG.
so the one that I found is pretty interesting. It was posted 2 years ago, and this is the title. Every human now has a death touch. You can kill any person you are touching with any part of your body instantly. They die immediately and without warning or time to react. They, of course, could do the same thing to you. Every
Oh,
human now has the death touch. And then they add some rules to it. The death touch has to be intentional. People are still able to touch each other with completely normally, and accidental touching does not count. It's a choice that you make while you are touching or about to touch someone, and it's not an inherent quality that's on all the time. So you have to like touch someone with the intention of trying to kill them.
bro, that's really dangerous for like serial killers. They don't even gotta purchase. There's no like track record for like receipts for getting guns or like poison. They could just walk up to somebody and just touch them, and
And it's
nobody would know,
over.
especially in a crowd. Especially in a crowd. I don't.
Can you
That's kind of
imagine
sad.
how crazy it would be in like these festivals or concerts? And
That's what I'm saying.
let's say you get like mad, someone shoves you, and you're like, nah, I'm killing you, and then touch, and it's
Well,
game over.
but it's not like that's accidental though, right?
Yeah,
Like it's not like it's a preemptive thought that you're having, like, oh, I'm gonna kill this person, like
yeah.
actually, but
Mm-hmm.
not like, oh, I'm gonna kill you, like in quotation marks, just because they bumped into you. You don't even know who this person is. So the
That's true.
contingency would be, you would have to be like, oh, you would have to know this person and have like a valid reason, like in your head, why you're gonna kill this person, and then that's when it would work.
Or
But
maybe,
if
or maybe you don't even have to know them. Like, let's say someone like really like, I don't know about you guys. I don't have any hatred towards anyone specifically, but like,
You are a liar.
I really don't. Yo, what?
You are a big fat liar.
I really don't. Nah, I really don't. It's just like someone has to like really piss me off or something. They have to like reach a point where like I'm like, oh, like I gotta get you like out of here. Like I don't want you in this realm anymore.
Hey, yo. This realm. I want you in another realm.
I'm gonna send you to the shadow realm. If I touch you with the intention of sending you
Yo,
to the shadow realm,
they're not even dead. They're just in a different realm, and you can hear their voice. Yo, you can hear their voice from that realm. You're like walking around knowingly, like having sent a shit ton of people, and all you hear is voices like, "Ooh, I'm gonna touch you."
whoa. I feel like you'd become schizophrenic at that point. You're just hearing voices or something, or dementia.
Maybe that's what that is. I think we just solved schizophrenia.
Maybe it already exists.
I think we just did it, guys. I don't think it'd be that. I don't think it'd be that crazy.
So someone commented. Someone commented. Does it have to be skin to skin contact? And then the OP said it has to be skin to skin contact. So touching somebody's like hoodie really wouldn't do anything. Jumpsuits, all of that, like that would be a way to prevent it. Would you guys be walking around in like hoodies and things like that to prevent getting touched by someone that was trying to kill you?
I'm already layered up. It's already cold outside. I'm layered up. Like, the only thing someone can touch is probably my fucking face. And then at that point, I just smack the shit out of them.
You gotta block it.
You can't touch them, but you can't smack the shit out of them because they killed you. Same. Yeah, if they touch you, they already kill you. But you said the hypothetical situation that they said that you could also touch them back, right? But
you could touch them back, yeah. So everyone, like us three already. Let's say it's just us three. We all have that death touch. If anyone wants to like touch someone with the intention to kill, a simple touch, that's it. Like it's over.
Two people want to kill each other. They touch each other.
I think that would be a what is it? Suicide homicide thing?
Double suicide? Double homicide?
Wait,
double homicide maybe?
Does it work if you want to commit suicide though? It's like say you have the intention, you touch yourself, you have the intention to kill yourself.
Bro, this isn't scary. That shit's just sad. now this is just depressing. You're thinking about yourself and you're just like, I think I'm ready to go.
I think I'm ready to go.
What the fuck would you do?
I don't want to be here.
So on top of like the murder rates going up, the suicide rates would go up.
Yo, honestly, 100%.
And then they would have to actually, well, it'd be the same thing that's happening right now. You know when people they like start hurting themselves, they put them in the padded room and they like go like this. So you have to like wear the straight jacket so that you don't touch, you don't punch yourself, you don't hurt yourself. That's essentially what we have to do with anybody who's deemed suicidal. Not even if they have mental issues, but if they had like any inclination before, we just have to do this so that they don't touch themselves.
We would have to like tie their arms. That way they're not like touching. Imagine when they shower though.
They don't get to shower.
No, they get handcuffed. They can't touch themselves.
Oh, we did shower with like the gloves. Have you seen like those like I think throwback they had like loofahs or like kind of like that you slip on your hand and you can like still like scrub yourself. I had one that was like a SpongeBob one. I was scrubbing myself with SpongeBob.
Hey yo.
Guy's face. She's like, nah.
This situation is wild. I don't think I've ever said touch yourself in so many different like intonations or sentences.
Yeah, this time touching yourself meant killing yourself and not being able to shower. So
it's like going to a pastor and it's like, don't touch yourself, you're gonna die. Jesus. Don't have sex, you'll have HPV.
So someone
you'll get chlamydia.
Someone actually said, someone commented saying, sheesh, there'd be less hooking up between strangers. And then OP said, having sex with people probably wouldn't be terribly dangerous. If they just actually wanted to kill you, they could do that simply by being in private. It probably would dramatically reduce or eliminate rape, though. That is actually true.
That's true.
That is true. I didn't
Oh,
even
That
think of
is
that.
true.
you know what? I think I like this idea. Let's bring it in. This is
What? No.
So for our future president, just so I hope you guys are listening to this, we have to implement the death touch, whoever it is, because it will drop the rates. But
Rape rates.
also, like, there's crazy people out there who, uh, like, after they have sex with somebody, like, they just get rid of them. I feel like that would be also kind of I don't know, that'd be kind of weird. Like, that'd
No,
be
that's an
kind of,
instinctual thing. Like in the animal kingdom, there's a lot of like just like partnerships that end in death right after like consummation.
isn't
Is
that,
it
I
like
think the praying mantis, I think.
yeah,
And some
yeah,
spiders.
Some
some
spiders,
spiders.
yeah.
So that's definitely some shit that they would do. And then we have some freaky people on this earth, bro. So after they have sex, they're gonna be like, God, I fucking hate this bitch.
So someone said more necrophilia.
Oh
Yo,
no!
no.
Oh no! I
Yeah.
hate that.
Someone said that.
Dude.
And then they said,
You know
nah,
how
more date rape drugs. If the death touch is a conscious decision, people are just going to incapacitate you to have their way. I don't know about that.
like that's just not creepy. That's just gross.
All of
Kind of
this,
weird.
we do not condone any of this, by the way. Like, this is actually like crazy shit to talk about.
I mean, in an IRL situation, that shit would I would just leave.
I would just not talk to people anymore.
I would just I would just get a cabin on my own, and I would get like electrical fences, and I just
That's
be a
what I'm
place.
talking about.
Yeah, I would just create a dome. You know,
Yeah.
like ain't nobody dropping in on a helicopter. I'm creating a dome, and then I'm creating like a mesh. You know, like the mosquiteria, like the where you put the for the mosquitoes, and I'm gonna like layer that 7 times across, and then I'd probably suffocate in there. So
At that, if
there's
you feel yourself suffocating, then yeah, you could just touch yourself and just like end it. Big brain, so you don't have to suffer that much.
Ah.
Right? That's what I was saying. Look, I don't agree with any of this, but
what the
someone said a lot of kids will murder their parents at a time of rage or tantrums.
No.
Yo, wait. That's kind of scary.
That already happens like right now, pretty regularly. Like I'm watching I mean I'm listening to some true crime stuff, and a lot of it, like not a lot of it, but like some of it is like kids killing their parents. And it blows my mind. Like how do you run through that from somebody that's housed you and is like taking care of you? But there's a lot of abusive relationships.
Right.
So I can't speak for every situation, but there would be a lot more killings when it comes to that, because kids are kind of stupid too.
They are, and they don't react properly. Like, if they take away the Fortnite controller, like, they're gonna get so angry, and then probably like go up to their parents, give them a hug or something, and then all for what? For a victory in battle royale or something. Like,
You ever seen those videos of those kids that just get really, really, like, really pissed off that their parents don't buy them like Robux or something?
yeah,
And like they're so mad. They're like there's so much anger in that child, and like their head just turns red. And I'm just like, oh my god, who raised you?
yeah. There's a lot of
Sorry.
people that are all over the place. I feel like this would be more bad than good, honestly. Like the death touch. I really don't see like any full positive here.
It makes it easier to protect yourself, but also makes it easier for you to die.
It
So.
leaves you more vulnerable at the same time.
Yeah.
This is a euphemism for guns, bro.
Is it what?
Just go back to guns.
Euphemism for guns. It's just guns. It's just gun control. It's just gun control. You could shoot anybody.
It becomes mandatory that everyone wears gloves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or some sort of like armor or something. Like you would have to like it would have to be a law, a federal law that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things that wouldn't work anymore. Like, because sometimes it would be like the pandemic, low key. Like, you couldn't
Yeah,
like get
but
near each other because you were like a
That's
threat.
good. I don't want to get near you anyways.
All right then. Damn.
I don't want to touch you anyways. I don't want to talk.
Hostility. Anyways.
Always, always.
Population control would change.
Yo, Thanos could totally happen.
Yeah,
Like,
but it just be a
you
whole
find
bunch of mini
somebody,
Thanos.
you find somebody who's crazy enough to be like, yeah, Thanos was right, and this motherfucker just starts going like this to everyone, bruh.
Yo.
he goes into a New York City train and he just goes.
Yeah. You start smacking the shit out of everyone.
he goes to a Mets game. He just goes.
Just touching everybody.
Yeah. That's so stupid. With the
Like a
intention to
team
kill.
effort.
With the intention to
With
kill,
the-
yeah. It would be kind of weird because like when they die, does the body just like they say like they're standing, do they just like fall, or
Yeah.
should they just like vanish into thin air?
What? No, this is death, bro.
Okay.
We're in real life right now, bro.
Like they just
Think
fall asleep
harder.
or some shit.
This is reality. Be better.
This is a real life thing that is going on
This is a
right
real
now.
life thing happening. That's funny.
The death touch is real.
That we're treating it like it's real, so
Hypothetically.
Okay.
but it's real.
So someone put an interesting response, and then we'll
Mhm.
move on to the next one that you guys have. Kids would become a massive weakness. Yeah, we would have to design some kind of clothing they couldn't remove or keep them from being able to accidentally or on purpose murder everyone who pisses them off. Schools, childcare, and hospitals would have to be much more remote, and they would have to look at technology, like that in the SpongeBob movie. I mean, show episode where he was sick with Suds and Patrick, or his dad had to put his hand through like the gloves to be able to like
Damn,
take care of him.
what's with you and your SpongeBob references today, bro? What's going on?
God.
It's my first one.
You mentioned it twice.
What else did I
Yeah,
mention?
you did.
Your SpongeBob watch
Your
thingy.
SpongeBob scrubby thingy.
Oh no, but that's not a reference. That's actually something that I actually used to wear. I mean, used to use.
You really are.
Regardless.
You are SpongeBob coded, bro.
Thanks. I'm ready. I'm ready. So
I'm ready. I'm ready.
someone said things like marriage would become very dangerous since it would require believing your spouse won't kill you, not just today
It's
but
true.
in 20 years.
No, but isn't that more romantic? Because you're like, that's the risk I'm willing to take. Because I love you.
Oh, you mean the world to me?
No.
I would never hurt you.
Exactly. Exactly. But, you
It
know,
just
people
adds
feel
on.
Someone said
Yeah.
also childbirth. I have no idea what goes on in a baby's head and heart when it's being shoved through a canal.
No, and also, you know how much? Oh wait, I mean, we already touched on like kids wanting to murder their parents, but, like parents that also kill their kids
Yeah.
because you know some parents have like shit. What is it called?
Postpartum.
Pregnancy depression.
Postpartum depression.
Yeah.
So they're just like looking at the child, and it's not. It's she doesn't even have to think about it. She can just be like,
Yeah. Or she could just like
You know?
touch the baby's head, like it's over for you, and that's it.
yeah. She might even
Push
not
down
even
the
know
soft
it, and
spot.
she's like, yeah.
Like, I kind of don't want you anymore.
I don't want you. I don't want to play with you anymore. Oh shit, that's fucked up.
Nah, that's wild. Oh man. Yeah,
That's
so
fucked up.
that's that one.
That's
For that, it would be kind of scary though. Like in all seriousness, it would be kind of crazy to actually have that.
That's more depressing. That is scary. I'm just thinking about like parents who don't want their kids.
That's yeah, like,
It's crazy.
and someone said that they're like, oh, can you track it? Can you track who did what to somebody? So here it says you can't. Like, let's say let's go with the mindset that you can't track it. Then things are just gonna be like mysterious crimes, mysterious murders. Like no one's really gonna know what happened. They just know that they died or someone touched them. Pause. Damn.
Yeah, but then if everybody has it, then it just becomes a regular like occurrence where you just know like, oh, that motherfucker got death touch. You fucking idiot. Should have been nice. Should have been a
Yo,
better person.
school shootings. So no. Like, guys, seriously, no. Listen.
It would lessen bullying because you have to be nice to everyone, or else you
Like,
get.
yeah, like you. Well, I guess yeah, but like those kids that go around killing others, like they don't need a gun anymore. They just like one by one. Oh, but that'll also mean that they could stop them quicker too, probably. Because if someone intervenes, like let's say, like kid A is touching kid B with the intention to kill, but kid C comes out of nowhere and touches kid A with the intention to kill them, they just stopped a shooting or at least a murder.
Kid and
But
kill
then they
should never
murdered.
be.
Hmm?
No.
But
That's
then
gross.
they murdered.
They murdered, yeah, but they took one life to save multiple.
Why are we thinking about
that begs the question: is one life worth more than another?
Oh my lord!
Okay,
Oh my
buddy.
God.
We're not going into that.
Obviously.
Jesus Christ.
No, but putting kid and kill in the same sentence is not something that should happen in whatever universe you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put a warning on this episode.
Anyways, moving
You did
on.
this. You did this. We didn't even say anything yet. We didn't even say nothing. Shit.
We already said too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who wants to go next with their story?
So I did more of like a realistic occurrence. I didn't know you went like fantastical route.
Yo,
I went
facts.
it says if your child saw a demon or ghost and told you, would you believe them? Like
Ooh.
we don't have children.
Fuck no. Oh,
Yeah,
But like
we don't have
if
children.
a little child, so I won't say your child. So imagine it's like a little kid that you maybe like your family, like your nephew or your niece. They come up to you and they start saying that like there's something behind you, or like they're talking to somebody, or like there's a demon. Would you bring that kid to therapy, or would you run out of the house with them?
with them, I'd abandon the shit out of them. I'd
What-
leave
what?
them there. Fuck that.
No,
Nah,
no,
listen,
it's a child.
listen.
It's a
I have
child.
a rule. I have a rule. The rule is, if one of my kids, or if any of my kids, are saying, "Daddy, there's something in my closet," I'm leaving them there. That demon can take them. It's okay. I can make another one.
You are not allowed to have children.
Yeah,
That's why I don't want kids.
I'm gonna...
Think about it. Think about it. What if they're just trying to freak you out, right? What if they're like, "Daddy, Mommy, there's something in my closet," and you actually go and look, and there's actually something there? Saving myself. Fuck that. What's another 10 years?
Yeah, but
Even like the fucking whatchamacallit? The that fucking show from Amazon. I forgot what it's called.
but they're not saying that there is one. They're just like, if the kid tells you.
If the kid says there is something in the closet, your first instinct is to leave your child rather than one, ask your child questions, or two, use those big fat muscles you've been training to pick up your child and take them with you outside of the house.
What if it's a ghost? What if it's a demon? You can't fight a demon.
Yeah,
These
but-
muscles mean nothing.
But think about this like this: you can't really see a ghost either, and if the kid is seeing something, then you could probably fight it.
No, I would think that my kid's possessed at that point. I'd be like, you
Exactly.
can see that? Yo, you're...
Yeah, that's
Yo.
crazy. Ah.
No, but then you would,
oh.
but no. But then you would try. You'd go to like a church or like go to a shaman and be like, "Hey, do you have crystals or salt, or holy water or fucking shit?"
Kai,
And then
we've watched all of the Conjuring season, all the Conjuring movies.
and
When
they
has that ever
tried.
fucking
And
worked?
then no. They tried. You know what they did? They tried.
And people died.
Yeah. So
Yo.
that's a movie. This is real life.
Yeah, this
Okay?
is actually like something that's happening in our reality right now.
Yeah, this is happening right now.
There's a death
I
touch.
walk away. That's my answer.
We have a death touch, and then Kai's son or daughter is seeing ghosts everywhere. Would you believe them,
No,
Kai?
like-
Personally, I would not. I wouldn't believe them. I wouldn't believe my kid yet.
I would believe my child, but I would tell them to explain, because maybe a lot of the like what kids are thinking is like mixed up in their mental. So maybe they're confusing it with something else. So
Yeah.
maybe like ghost is a euphemism for something else. Maybe my child has some kind of mental like disability and they're confusing like demon with something that's bad that's happening to them. You ever see those? Well, this is all TV show because I don't have a child and I don't believe in ghosts. But you ever seen that thing where forgot what movie it was? It was this kid was saying, "Oh, I'm seeing Mr. Happy Face. I'm seeing Mr. Happy Face," and he's going to a therapist, and the therapist learns Mr. Happy Face. He only sees him in the basement, and it's because his dad is essaying him while he's looking at the floorboards upstairs, and there's a happy face in the wood. So he's like, you know. Anyways. So that's where the conversation went.
Whoa.
I was saying I would have a conversation with the child because
Yeah.
children are very like
So try to
kind
understand
of
them.
passive about their trauma or
Yeah.
passive about. I wouldn't immediately think, oh, there's supernatural things happening here. But if there was, and let's reel it back from whatever I just said, if there was something supernatural happening, I would take my child and I would leave. And I would go to the nearest church. I would get that motherfucker baptized over and over. And I would be like, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, I would throw that child at the Pope and I'd bring them back.
At the Pope is crazy, bro. What the fuck?
I need that child to be extremely holy, okay?
Yo, they're gonna put that kid through all the fucking, what is it, sacraments, the 7 sacraments, whatever it's called.
It's crazy.
Yeah. You put that child, and you know how like some people leave their kids in the church. I'm gonna leave that child there for maybe like a good 5 years, and then I'll come bring him back.
The body of Christ compels you. Oh,
Yeah,
is it the body? Yeah, the body of Christ.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe not too long because like some weird stuff happens in churches too. So.
yeah, yeah. Now, or also like their imagination runs wild too. So like,
That's what I'm saying.
like they might just be like, wait, have you guys ever had an imaginary friend that you
No.
can remember?
Thank God. No.
Weirdly enough, I don't. But a lot of people say that they have, and I feel like I kind of missed out on not having one.
So I
What the
don't
fuck?
I don't remember having one, but my parents constantly tell me that I did have one when I was younger.
Oh, Diego's a freak. Oh my god.
Oh my
word.
God.
No, they tell
Oh my God.
they tell me
It all makes sense now.
no, it doesn't. They told me that I had one, and then, but I genuinely think it was my shadow because my parents said I called it shadow. So I think
my
it was
God.
my shadow.
So you were just retarded. It's okay.
This motherfucker is running away from his shadow for real.
I wasn't running away from my shadow. That's my friend.
He said, "Let's play tag. You have to chase me. You're it." You're running around. Your shadows are running. You're never gonna catch me, you fucking idiot.
Yo, y'all are crazy.
Yo, that's just funny.
Freaking dumbass.
Damn.
But also on the topic of like extraterrestrial
Mm.
ghosts, I'm on the wrong genre.
Yeah.
I want to share today. My coworkers were sharing some of their ghost stories,
Okay.
and to be honest, I believe in ghosts. I just have never experienced anything spooky though. Like I'd be open to be like, oh, there's a ghost here.
Time to go to a haunted house. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying.
You
Let's
down?
go I'm down. I love haunted houses, but
I'll bring holy water.
I'll bring the salt.
I'll bring the cross.
And oh, cross. Yeah, that makes sense. Shotgun. But one of my coworkers was saying how she was on the MICU, which is like like a lot of sick patients, so they're not really moving around or anything.
Yeah.
They're like just like bedridden and stuff. And the MICU is usually locked down. She was in the night shift, and she was doing like she was getting stuff ready. She was doing bedside stuff. And she was in one room, and then she like spots somebody walking around with an IV pole, and she was thinking in her head like, "Oh, that's weird because nobody can come in or out of here because it's locked down,
Right.
and none of these patients should be walking around. That's weird." So she's like minding her own business, and she notices it, but she doesn't like clock it or she doesn't like say anything to him.
Yeah.
So after she's done, she's like. She goes out of the unit and she's like looking around, trying to find this guy, looking at every single room. all the rooms, all the patients are asleep. And I'm
What
just like,
the
that's kind of.
hell?
And I was like, maybe somebody got in, but then they swear they're just like, no, nobody can get in there without somebody opening the door. And I was like, a ghost,
And
a
even
ghost.
and even
Ooh.
even for someone to get in, right? Since they're all bedridden, like
There's no way.
there's no way you
There's
could
no way.
stand up.
No, absolutely not. Those people are sick, bro.
Yeah, they're on their way
This brought
out.
up because
Yeah,
like because I started talking about I had to go downstairs to deliver something, and they're like,
yeah.
the morgue is down there, and I'm like, we have a morgue, and they looked at me, and I was like, I just haven't seen it.
Wait,
I
you
don't
guys have a
know.
morgue,
Oh, we have a morgue. We have a
bro?
morgue.
Oh
It's
shit!
it's actually so close to because I
Mortuary
passed by it
assistance.
like I passed by like a million times, and I just never noticed.
Now that you
And
know
then,
it's there, are you willing to go in there?
bitch, no, the fuck. It's not even because I'm like spooked out. It's just about a sense of respect for the area. Like
Okay, all right,
I don't even think of the morgue as like a spooky place. It's just a place where like people had to end up because they passed away.
right.
So like in my mind, I'm not even thinking spooky stuff, which is why like I feel bad like I messed out on like imaginary friends or like spooky experiences. But I don't think New York is the best place for spooky experiences. There's no ghosts in New York, man.
I don't. Maybe not the city, but I feel like if you go like further east or further up, you might get that. I mean, Sleepy Hollow. There's that. The Amityville Horror House is there, in Long Island.
Yeah, but that's an attraction though.
Amityville Horror House is based on a true story.
The
Según.
Warrens house is in Long Island.
Which one?
I think the Warrens house.
I haven't heard of that one yet.
The Warren House.
There's an asylum in Long Island as
There's
well.
something in Long Island.
That one of my coworkers, when she was young, well, my old coworker, she told me that she went there. I might have told this story on the podcast before. She told me she went there,
Hmm.
and it wasn't anything haunted. They were just like they were kids, so they were like smoking weed
Oh
around the
no, it's in
area.
Connecticut, not there.
It is in Connecticut, bro. They were high.
No, but no, they didn't get haunted or anything. They said that the cop, they have security, so the cops ended up like they heard them and started looking for them, and they had to hide there for a while. Some of them got away, and some had to stay inside the asylum hidden a little longer. And she told me
Mm.
that she went into the morgue that they had there and just like laid there for a while without like getting. It wasn't a long time, but I'm like the fact that out of all places you went into the morgue and you were hiding there, like it's just creepy. It's just like an eerie feel, you know.
So there's 10 top. I found this like link where it's like there's 10 most haunted places in New York.
Mm.
Amityville is obviously number one. Sleepy
Mm.
Hollow Cemetery is number two, and then there's something called the Palmyra Historical
Palmyra
Museum.
Huh.
Museum. It's because it's a culmination of all the old artifacts and
Basically, it's located in Rochester, the village of Palmyra. It was the site of a tragic house fire that killed 6 children and their mother in 1964.
Whoa.
Since then, the house was converted into a museum, but visitors have been visibly spooked by various paranormal activities they had experienced.
Yo, are you guys down to
This
go?
included feelings of being pulled or
I'm just,
tugged, being pawed gently by a phantom cat, the smell of ash coming from the basement, and toys sliding off their shelves.
Nah, nah. See, when once you start
no.
touching
When you start
toys,
playing with toys, that's where
one
Diego draws a line,
nah,
bro.
bro. I have all like these Pokemon figures up there. If any of them just fall out of nowhere or they start moving, I'm getting creeped out.
Oh shit, that just reminded me.
Mm.
My mom and my dad actually in this house, my mom and my dad were like upstairs and they're like talking to each other. And my dad's like, he says something like referring to like, oh, if there's like a spear here or something, can you make yourself present? And the keys to his car, which are heavy as hell, came off of the hook that it was on and flew into the dining room from the kitchen. And my dad was
Nah,
like, never mind. you
nah.
could
Maybe
stay
it
you could
was
stay
just
asleep.
maybe it was just windy. You guys had some open
Nah, bro,
a
that
really
shit like
strong
the
gust of
keys.
wind.
The keys are in this leather pouch, which is like
Oh,
heavy and it has like this cross on it. That's like pure metal. Oh hi, Milo, saying hi. Okay.
Damn.
Well,
So you're gonna have to get your house blessed, man.
Yeah, you
My
need to
mom
get that
got
shit
holy water like the
anointed.
next day.
Oh, she did.
That shit was crazy. Yeah, she got holy
Oh.
water the next day.
She was
She was
not.
like,
She said absolutely not. Not
Yeah,
today.
she's like, I'm not gonna
yeah,
wait for this to escalate, bro.
nope,
We're stopping this now.
nope. But my dad
No,
was like,
but
yeah, we were scared, and I was
Well,
like, that's
yeah.
crazy. And like, it doesn't help the fact that I like every night I hear like footsteps upstairs, and I know for a fact everyone's asleep. And every time
I
I
don't
go
know
up, the
that.
footsteps stop.
Oh,
It could be an old house. I'm not saying like I'm not gonna like say oh it's a ghost. No, it could be just like
is
it's the
it?
old house. The wind is going through it or some shit. But like, what freaks me out the most is that every time I go upstairs to check, there's no one there, and I was like, the footsteps just stop out of nowhere, and I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on.
Maybe you do have a ghost. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, just you don't have to go to any of these places. Just come over, stay over one
Well,
night. You'll hear the
yo,
footsteps.
I
No,
my
but it's probably random because I think sorry
You're good.
sorry to interject. One of my other coworkers also mentioned it because we were on a whole spooky spiel thing,
Yeah.
and she was saying how in her house she knows she's definitely haunted. Because at some point she has I think like 4 kids, and she was getting mad at her one child for like leaving all his toys out, like just out on the floors and stuff. So she calls up towards her child. She's like saying, "Leah, can you just please clean your toys?" And she heard an okay from upstairs. And then she looked outside, and Liam is outside with her
Oh
husband.
nah.
So
No.
she went outside, and she was like, "Hey, has Liam been out and like out here this entire time?" And he's like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh." And she knows for a fact
Nah.
that it was not
Oh
any of her
fuck.
other children or anything because the other two were out and the other one was a child, like a baby. So, what the fuck?
Nah, that's crazy. Hearing someone inside.
Yeah, hearing voices will fuck me up.
Yeah.
They can move anything.
Wait,
They can move
have you
anything. They
guys
can throw
ever?
shit.
Sorry.
I'd lose my
Go
mind.
ahead.
Have you guys ever had like that moment where you think you hear your parents call you, and then when you go to them, they're like, "No, we didn't call you."
Yeah.
That shit fucks me up every single time. It used to happen all the time when I used to live in Queens. I
Are
would
you
hear
sure your
my
parents are
mom
not
and my
fucking with
dad.
you, bro? They're
No,
just
like
calling you.
100%. I would no, like I would be alone at home, and I would hear
Oh,
my mom call me from the kitchen, and I'd be like, "Oh, she's home." Like they just came back from doing groceries. I would go into the kitchen, be like, "What's up, mom?" And then there would be no one there. That's how I knew that apartment was fucking haunted,
Wait.
and I was
So
spooked.
no one is in your house, and you hear you get called.
Yes, no one would. This only happens when there's no one in the house and I'm there alone. And
I,
my
Whoa.
sisters can prove it too. It's happened to them. My mom can prove it too. That happened to her. She said that there have been times where she thinks that I've called her and I wouldn't be home.
Oh no. Nope. See
So we
that?
that's
always knew that place was haunted, and we were just like, we gotta get the fuck
Nah.
out.
If there's no one home and I'm hearing shit, I'm probably going crazy. I'm checking
I think you
myself
guys have I think you guys are schizo.
in.
Oh, thanks,
Yo,
thanks.
I'm not
My
gonna lie.
entire
I'm not gonna
family's
lie
just
to you, bro.
schizo.
I feel like in the future I'm gonna be a schizophrenic.
That,
It's
that, that,
crazy.
that doesn't develop. Doesn't develop. Oh, actually, no, I can't even
Or
speak.
maybe,
What?
or maybe it's already like part of the DNA. It takes time for it to come out.
Can you imagine? You pull up to your therapist, she's like, I think I'm gonna be schizo tomorrow.
And they're like, okay.
Well, Kai, you're saying it like I'm like, yeah. When I grow up, I'm gonna be a schizophrenic. Like,
That's literally what you just said. That's literally
no,
what you just said.
I'm saying that I might become like schizophrenic in the future. That's not something that I want. I'm gonna choose to be schizophrenic, bro.
That's an insane thing to fucking say.
Alright,
But
Kai.
there's also when you could say like, oh, like your household echoes or something. Does you know that makes it? Does that make sense? Like if
I
like something gets heard throughout like your walls, it gets. This is like in the spiritual realm. Like it gets held and then it like gets released some other time, like in the future. So maybe that's what you guys are hearing. You guys are just calling each other, and then the walls are hearing it, and they're just like, "Phew,
they throw
send
it
it
out
out,"
there.
or they're gaslighting you.
Yeah. No, if my parents are home and they call and I hear someone call my name, it's most likely them.
I know it's my mom every time because she says she yells every single fucking time. Yeah.
Kai's gonna be asleep one day. She's gonna hear her mom call her, and her mom's gonna be fast asleep. Like, oh no.
No, I'm gonna be like, what? What? Wake up!
What?
What?
What? What?
What do you want?
Constantly saying what? All right.
Anybody want to start the? Oh, we did
Yeah,
Kai.
we went off on a
I'll do
tangent.
mine.
That's my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, that's fine.
Brian, you can you can share yours.
All right. So I picked this one because it sounded really cool. You are offered $3 billion, but you have to survive 24 hours being chased by a horror villain of your choice. Who are you picking?
Bro, Annabelle, that bitch don't move.
Fuck that. Nah, don't play with nah, not toys, bro.
Why
No.
If I'm running away from Annabelle, that means I'm in an open field. So I can run away from Annabelle. Like, legitimately
No, you would
run
be
away from her.
so.
She doesn't
I want to
move.
say you would be in the movie where they are at.
But they're stupid. Okay, let me rethink.
A horror
Oh.
a horror villain.
So basically, you would be stuck in a horror movie for the next 24 hours to win $3 billion.
Is the human centipede horror?
No, it's grotesque. It's just it's gore.
We could keep it simple, or we could make it extra exciting by. I could say, as much as I don't want to, how crazy would it be being trapped in The Exorcist? That would be insane.
You would be fighting demons.
I'm already
You'd
fighting
be fighting actual demons. Jesus
Fuck
Christ.
Shut the fuck. I'm already fighting demons. Oh.
That's totally bonkers.
Oh shoot.
So some dude said he would choose Freddy because he would chug coffee to keep him awake for 24 hours.
An excuse
Freddy
to drink
Krueger,
coffee.
which is a smart idea.
Yeah.
It's a smart idea because he only attacks you when you're sleeping.
I'll hop on Red Bull. Just be like all crazy. I'll become the horror villain. I'm like, you know, it's like shit.
Is the
Jesus
Quiet
Christ.
Place a horror movie?
Yeah,
Well,
kind of.
Is
right?
it what?
Or
It's a thriller horror.
Quiet Place?
A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place could be horror,
Yeah.
but I think I just go like psycho by not being able to make noise. Imagine that.
Yeah, God forbid you have to shut the fuck up.
That's so rude.
God.
Wait, for how long is it? You said 24 hours?
24 hours, yeah.
Bro, that's so fucking easy. Just sleep half the way. What the
It's not that easy, bro. What if you gotta take a shit or take a piss?
Do you need to get up to take a shit or a piss?
You're gonna be wearing a diaper? Nah,
Hey,
bro.
for $3 billion, I would do anything.
Yeah, you're right. I've done a lot more for a lot less. So.
Damn, spitting.
I
Slay.
think Freddy would be like the obvious choice to make it easy.
Is Freddy easy?
But that's if you can stay
Yeah.
up for 24 hours. I don't know. Can you guys
That
stay
is
up
if
for
you can stay
24
up for
hours that easily? Cause
I guess. Bro,
No, I
just-
fall asleep so easily, bro.
yo, by 12:30, I'm like dead.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I can't stay up. The only time I've ever stayed up that long was probably during the pandemic.
Yeah, mine was Comic-Con 3 years ago. Like I fell
Hold on.
asleep late and I woke up. I woke up, let's say like at like 4 in the morning or something, and then I went straight to I went to drop off my dad. Went to Comic-Con right after. Came back. Went to eat. Went to a movie screening. Came back home. Went to get my dad because he never left. Then I stayed up for 24 hours.
I think I remember that.
Yeah, I think we met up at the park that day. Crazy times.
They put Joker as a horror movie.
I haven't
They
seen
have it. They have it as a crime
I did.
horror.
Would it really be horror though? I feel like that's more like maybe that's more like a thriller. Low key.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the second
Some
one?
people said Jaws. 'Cause they'll just stay away from
Jaws.
water.
Just because I just stay on land.
Yeah. So it's like
That's
some of
funny.
these are some of them are easy, some of them is like playing it smart.
What about all right? Let's say what about Ghostface? I probably wouldn't want to deal with that, but
I don't think I know what Ghostface is. What's Ghostface from?
Scream?
Scream.
I've never watched Scream.
Not oh, bro. We
No
gotta watch it.
way.
We gotta watch
Yeah, we
it.
have
I
to
haven't
watch it
watched
now.
Scream.
It's crazy. So they call you. It calls you, and then when
Calls you?
it calls you, like calls, like call me maybe, yeah. So they call you, and then you end up that you're the target, and they're gonna try killing you.
What if you don't answer?
Oh. Yeah, what if you just hang up?
Ah, but how do you know? What if it said? Because I think in one of them it came up as like the friend's name on the contact,
Oh,
and you think it's
I
them.
don't.
Oh,
I don't call my friends. I text them. So I would win.
same. I usually just I go. I'd be like, yo, what you want?
Okay,
I'll
but
just end the call.
But think of it like this: like, let's say one of your friends calls you. Think like, and it's like low key and emerge. Like no one ever calls each other, so that they call you, and then you pick up. It's not them. It's
No, I
Ghostface.
still won't answer. I don't answer like even if you tell me, yo, this is the emergency, like pick up. I'd be like, yo, just text me.
Oh, I don't know.
Bro,
About...
just call 911. If it's an emergency, call 911. If it's an emergency, you can text me.
Exactly.
Hey.
It's an emergency. What? You won't believe what happened.
The tea, spill it through text.
Tea.
Oh.
Emergency.
Bro, just give me a voice memo, please. Thank you.
Yo, facts.
Yo,
And you know,
but
like,
what if it works through voice memos too?
no, you can't change the rules. That's not what was in the movie.
No. I'm asking. Yeah, but a lot of things change. But that'd be crazy.
Scream also changes. He upgrades. He's now can do it through text.
The ring girl can come through via Netflix.
Via Netflix.
Oh, that would be fucking terrifying. I think I'll.
That would be terrifying.
Nah.
I would never watch a
You're
movie
just
again.
chilling and you're just like, ah!
Hell no.
You know how some people will, like, watch Netflix on their phone, i.e. me. So she's just trying to crawl out of your phone, but she can't get her fucking big ass, fucking fat ass out of.
No, bro.
Jesus
She
Christ.
crawls out, and it's the size that she is on your small screen.
Oh, oh shit! No, she just grows. That'd be creepy.
Oh nah, that'd be terrifying. Like, as she's
The
coming out.
Nun. You know what? The Nun.
No way.
You would
be in The Nun?
Yeah.
You're actually on drugs.
Nah, bro.
No, you know why?
Why?
Because then I would just carry around like holy shit with me. That's easy to do.
Yeah.
She's after you.
Just throw it at her though. Do you know like you know what kiting is? You know, like in a game, like in a
Yeah. It's like a league game.
Yeah, no, in any kind of game.
Okay.
You know, like you're backing away from something, but you're hitting them. You're kiting.
Oh,
So like,
is that what it's called?
yeah. So you're just moving while you're hitting them.
She got this from League.
But
No, I didn't.
But wouldn't you run out of
Only game you play, bro.
Wouldn't you run out of like inventory, low key?
No, I got maximum. You said 24. Ooh, 24 hours.
24 hours. Imagine throwing like across for 24 hours.
You just constantly.
I would
my
hire a
finger.
priest. I would hire a priest to bless like an aqueduct, and I would just stand in the aqueduct, and I would just like use that water. That's probably unlimited holy water.
Okay.
And
You
I would
could just
put, like,
bless a pool.
girl, do you know what an aqueduct is?
No idea.
Hold on, let me go Google the definition.
I'll do it.
You could just
It's
walk.
a water. It's like a dam. I was gonna say a dam, but I wasn't sure if that was right.
Yeah.
An artificial
water.
channel of conveying water, typically in the form of a bridge across a valley or other gap. It's not a dam. It's basically water on a fucking bridge.
It's water. It's more than pool.
You could walk around with the rosary, right?
That's
Like,
not enough.
Yeah, you're right.
That's not enough for the nun. She'll be like, "Yo, rosary." That's not what she sounds like.
Yo, I've never watched The Nun. I haven't watched any of the Conjuring movies.
My favorite
There was-
part of the series is the nun.
For
Like,
real?
yeah.
Yeah, it was gross. It was
They did a good
grotesque.
job. They did a good job with the Nun. That's good ass series. Holy shit!
There's a Nun 2 coming out. That shit gonna go crazy.
It came out already, I think.
I
Oh,
thought
sorry.
didn't we watch that?
Wait, I'm pretty sure there was like. Wait, what's the Nun 2?
No, I
We
think
watched the Nun 2, bro. You bugging? We watched Nun 2.
you guys probably did.
Oh, we did watch Nun 2. Did we watch Nun 2?
Yes, because it was after that lame ass one. I forgot which one it was. And then I was like, oh my god, yeah, the Nun. After this fucking lame ass movie.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Maurice. Okay, yeah.
Did you guys watch Imaginary? The one with the imaginary with the little teddy bear?
Is that new?
Nope.
It's like
That's
I think
new.
a year or two ago. Yeah,
No.
that
I
movie
know.
had so much potential, and it just I don't know.
You didn't like it?
It like the ending threw it off. It turned into like some like fantasy type of ending.
Yeah, but it's a fucking imaginary bear. Of course it's gonna be
Yeah, but
fantasy.
I thought it was gonna give like that like possessed bear vibe. It didn't.
Oh, did the kid imagine it all? Was the child, you know?
No, spoiler alert. At towards like the end of the movie, like they get like so it's supposed to be like a haunted bear. Toward the end of the movie, they like they get sucked into some weird portal, and then the toy bear becomes an actual big ass bear chasing them around. It became so weird. It was so odd. Like
The bear, the stuffed bear became cocaine bear.
but yo, no funny shit. Yeah, it felt
It's crazy.
it basically turned that way.
Speaking of movies, there's Smile 2 coming out soon. I'm
Oh,
lucky
I've seen
excited
the
to watch that Friday.
Is Smile a good movie?
Yeah, we're supposed to be.
Smile
watching
was a
it.
great movie.
I haven't watched the first one yet. I have to watch it before
Brother,
before I go.
Smile
to
was
the
a good
second one.
movie. That shit got me fucked up.
Dead ass.
Yo.
And then there's Terrifier 3 coming out soon too. That shit's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I saw. Yeah. You know what that means for our listeners? We should all just watch Smile together.
We should tune in.
We should.
Tune in.
Tune in
Tune
to
in
this.
Thursday.
Tune in on my Patreon to watch.
Patreon. Tune into his OnlyFans to watch Smile.
What? Tune in to Fansly. Fansly.
Fansly?
I think that's a new one. Let me just double check.
Why is there a new one?
Bro, there's a lot. Like, there's so many of them. Let me see. Fansly.
To answer your question, I would do anything. I would do anything for $3 billion. The fuck?
Content without restrictions. Yeah. Yeah, see, for $3 billion, I'd have to, like, really try to...
No, somebody needs to give me a contract to be like, hey, if I do this and I last 24 hours, but I die at the end of it, it needs to go into this selected account. And then I would give that the bank account where the $3 billion gets, like, inputted is going to be, like somebody that I trust and somebody that I love. So at least if I die from it, they're set for life.
Would you want the $3 billion on the spot, or would you want, like, at least 1.5 and then 1.5? I would ideally want, give me all $3 billion, I'll do what you need me to do. But
Do you think you pay taxes more if you get all of that all at once, or if you just get it in increments?
well, I feel like this one should be like someone just sells you $3 billion.
Did you guys?
Yo, what's
Did
your
you guys ever watch
Venmo?
the
What's your
movie?
WhatsApp? Can you give me your WhatsApp so I can send you $3 billion?
It's crazy. You guys ever watch the movie Black Phone?
I haven't. I heard it's
I wanted
good
to.
though.
Yeah.
Yo,
heard
you
it's
guys suck, bro.
No, I like watching horror films, but I don't like to watch it by myself. That's lame.
That's true.
Alright, we gotta pick a day where we just watch horror movies. I have a fucking list, bro. Black Phone. There's Black Phone 2 coming out next year. We have to watch Black Phone.
That's
It's such an
put
amazing
Black Phone
movie.
Put Smile.
So good.
There's a new
Yes, Black Phone did Smile.
there's a new Peacock series called Teacup. And it's been,
Oh yes, I've been talking to my sister about it yesterday.
yeah, I was talking to Jazz about
I
it
heard it's
today.
good.
It looks crazy. It
Mhm.
looks really
Or-
crazy.
What's the premise?
They're in a
Basically,
haunted farm.
what? No.
But there's always
Basically-
weird shit happening in your farm.
Basically, and they're trapped on a farm on a piece of land, and they're surrounded by a blue circle. If they get out of the blue circle, their body deteriorates at the rate a fucking how do I explain it? What's the rate that it deteriorates again? It's like your body just starts like melting. You
Oh, great.
die.
Self combustion. Well, self melting. Is this new? Like, is it like releasing episodes one by one,
I
or
think
is it
so,
all?
yeah. And I think it is like each Thursday they release a new episode.
So far, there's 8.
Wait, there's 8
Ooh,
episodes already?
man, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta tune in.
Ooh. Yeah, I gotta tune in. It has the main chick is from my favorite series, Chuck.
Chucky?
Oh, she was in Dexter too. Apparently, I didn't even know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she's so pretty. I love her. Okay. What is this on? Sling TV? Oh, Peacock.
Oh, Peacock, yes.
I'll probably get off streaming. Hold up. Teacup.
It's like Sling TV. You gonna fuck me? It's a Sling TV, man. You know it's a real
Oh,
scary thing.
sorry. There's gonna be a total of 8 episodes.
Yeah, they're like on 1 or 2, no?
Yeah, they're on the second episode right
Yeah.
now. The first one's called Think About the Bubbles. Second one's My Little Lighthouse.
Oh, I see.
Third one is Quiet for No Reason. And the fourth one is The Heart of the Country. Fifth one is I'm a Witness
I'm
to
not
a
gonna
Sick
remember
List.
this.
Yeah, me
Why are
neither.
you telling me this? Why are you?
Because they sound interesting. The
Tell
sixth
me
one is
this.
You Don't Know What It Means to Win. The second one is This Is Nowhere. The third one is This Is Nowhere Part 2.
Amazing. Thank you. What was the first one?
I Think About the Bubbles. The summary is trapped on a farm in a rural Georgia, a group of neighbors must put aside their differences to unite in the face of a mysterious and deadly threat. So each episode is like 33 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad. I thought it was gonna be like an hour.
Wait, each episode is
Me too.
33, right? You said?
Yeah, 33
Okay, I
minutes.
don't know why I heard 2 or 3 minutes. I'm like, wait, that's impossible.
Bro, they
You
should
gotta
just make
cry.
this a movie. They didn't need to make this a series.
In fact, this is like what, 3 hours?
Yeah. I don't know why. A lot of people are just making
4
like
hours.
everything. They're making everything just series instead of just making original movies.
I feel like it just keeps more people engaged.
Yeah, people are into that streaming shit. That's unfortunate.
Yeah. But you get to watch it anywhere you want at any time. Even at work.
Do we have time for another r/hypothetical situation?
We could do one more. Yeah, let's do this last one.
I feel like this is a pretty like cut and dry one though.
Bet, let's go for it.
Your SO fakes their death as a Halloween/April Fool's prank. Are you mad? And then the OP goes, so let's paint the scene. You arrive home from a long day of work. There's signs of forced entry. Let's assume you don't call the police or go for help. You just go in to investigate because you know your spouse should be home. You find blood splatter on the walls and the furniture before discovering them in a pool of what looks like blood. They're barely recognizable with their intestines pulled out. One eye is hanging loose from the socket. They have a friend who does professional horror makeup to help them out. Bonus points if they get the kids or family members involved. Just when you're at max panic, they jump out and yell surprise or April Fools. Fake blood does no long-term damage. They clean up everything afterwards. Would you be mad or impressed?
Bit of both. I feel like I'd be a little more mad.
Are you the kind of person that likes pranks in the first place?
I do like, yeah, I like pranks. I don't mind being pranked, but I feel like faking somebody's death is a bit crazy. Like,
I wouldn't be mad. I don't think I would be mad. I'd be more like sad. Well, sad, happy. Sad because like at first I'd be like, oh fuck, my like significant other's dead. And then happy, I'm like, oh shit, you're actually not dead, you're here. Thank fucking God.
I thought you meant like sad happy as the first initial reaction. You'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sad, but she's gone!
Jesus Christ, Kai, are you okay?
Well, you didn't clarify. Well, you did.
I
clarify.
did just now.
I got it. I get it. I got it. I'm just saying that was my initial like, huh?
I feel like I would be.
So I guess I would just be relieved. There you go. That's just
I would be relieved
that
at
she's
the
actually
end,
alive.
but I'd definitely be a little mad. Just like, bro, that's crazy. But I feel like impressed would be the stronger emotion or a stronger feeling. I'd be more impressed than anything. I'm like, damn, you really pulled this off, and you got the kids involved. Nice. Like that's probably what it would be. What about you?
I also wouldn't take it lying down though. I would do a worse prank. I would think of something that's worse.
Oh no. I do the same things, except actually do it.
I'll use the death touch
And actually
to.
die. I just hang from the ceiling. She's like, babe, come on.
You
We know
are
you're
Babe,
wild.
come
joking."
on. You don't do this to me. I know what you're doing. And you're just like,
Oh man.
oh, somebody commented, somebody goes, this thing isn't a prank. It's insanely cruel and can easily cause psychological damage. I wouldn't be mad. I'd just be done with the relationship.
That's crazy.
Someone said that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that big
They
of a
obviously
deal.
just can't take a joke. They obviously can't take a joke. It would be okay. It would be different if like my significant other just like was lost. Like we just didn't know where she went. Because then I would my fucking mind
Oh,
would
yeah.
roam. Like she
Yeah.
just goes away. She just doesn't come back, and then she comes back like a couple of days later. She's like, "Oh, I'm actually here. I'm alive. I'm safe." I'd be like, "No, go fuck yourself. Get your stuff. Get out."
Okay, but that would be the
Whoa.
that would be the I gotta die. That's the same reaction if she was like if they were to pretend like they were like dead.
No, because
Because
if they were dead and they just like get up and they're like, "Oh, I'm actually fine," I'd be okay with that.
no,
'Cause it's
but like don't but you don't
they're
know
still
that they're gonna
here.
get up. But you don't know they're gonna get up. Like you come into the room and you see that your significant other is dead, and then afterwards she's like, hee hee hee, I got you. Like she played with your emotions about like her passing away.
The difference is that they're still there. They're still in the house. They're pretending to be dead. What I'm trying to say is like they just like pretend they're kidnapped or something, and they just go away like do whatever the fuck they want for like the next 3 to 4 days.
See, that's calling for a divorce. Cause what
Exactly.
the fuck are you doing for 3 to 4 days? But for that, like if you walk in and like they're just laying out, just there and they look dead,
Like it's elaborate.
yeah, that would be terrifying. Or like let's say they even throw like a smoke bomb to make it smell nasty in there, like really playing the role taker.
Smoke bomb? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Fart
yeah,
bomb,
stink
fart
bomb, stink bomb, stink bomb. I'm sorry.
There you go,
Ah,
stick bomb.
that's so.
You're like,
Can you imagine walking up to your significant other? He's dead, but also why is stank in here, bro? What the fuck?
A stink,
Or did it?
a stink bomb, a stink bomb.
oh wait, but dead bodies don't dead bodies like excrete what they have in their bodies?
Yeah, they say
When
that
they die?
the smell of a dead body is very like.
Oh,
It's like rotten.
we were just talking about this
Yeah.
last week.
So somebody wrote I'm just gonna say this out just because it feels like a long paragraph, so it looks interesting. When I was very young, maybe 6, I did this exact thing to my grandmother. She left me in the living room to watch TV, and then after an hour, I hear her coming down. So I grabbed the letter opener and pinched it between my neck and chin and laid down on the ground. This was maybe a year after my grandfather's untimely death. I've never heard so much pain and anguish from someone in my entire life. I'm almost 40 now, and I can remember her cries and screams as if it was yesterday. So, there is psychological damage to be had.
It's crazy.
And
Holy
pretend.
crap!
Not even like thinking, oh, she could be like you don't come up to a scene and be like, oh, she could be joking. Like if I really,
Nah.
I was thinking about it too. Like if I love this person and I see they're passed out, even if like they're not even like bloody or anything, if I see this man collapse, I will be like, holy shit! My
Yeah.
heart would start racing. Like
Yeah.
like thinking about it, I would legitimately have a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I would think like that's kind of fucked up. Like I would not talk. Like I would give you the silent treatment for like a good week. Like do not talk to me. Do not talk to me. Go be dead. Go pretend to be dead. Actually, go away.
Have you guys ever played like something like that with your parents? Because I remember once my mom like was talking to me, and so I could hold my breath for like at most 30 seconds. So I was pretending to be asleep, and I wasn't like reacting, and then she put her finger right below my nose to feel the thing, and I'm like, oh shit, let me hold my breath. So I held it, and she got a little scared. And she's like, there you go. And I'm like, and I woke up. Woke up, and I'm like, I'm good. She's like, why would you do that? She got me back not long after. She was she was in her room, and I'm like, Mom, and she's not answering. I'm like, Mom, and I'm shaking her, and she's not moving. I didn't even bother. Like at that point, I'm not even thinking straight. I didn't even bother putting my finger like under her nose. I'm just like, Mom, stop playing. And then she just like opened her eyes laughing, and I was like, oh my god, like I was
That's
mad.
funny.
But that's as far as it's gotten. Like to really
That's
commit
actually
and get
that's
like a blood.
fast. Though.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
to commit to like a bloody scene or have more people get involved. Like that's crazy. I'd be mad, but at the same time, I'd be impressed because that takes a lot of effort.
I think I'd be mad. Maybe not pissed
So
off, but I'd be mad.
when I was a kid, I was a piece of shit.
You
Yeah,
know.
you were.
So basically, when I used to do swimming, like swimming competitions and stuff like that, there was a dive board which was like 6 feet high, and I jumped off of that, and I pretended to land badly, like on my head, but I was actually perfectly fine, and I just didn't come up from the water.
This motherfucker really came up, like floated up, going like.
No, I didn't come up at all. Like my body just sank.
You could sink on
And so
command.
I heard my mom scream, and I looked up and I was like, "Ah, fuck."
Damn, I think that's a talent in itself.
That
To
is,
be honest. I'm
bro.
surprised you like stay down there.
Sinking on command is
I stayed
crazy.
for like 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
He used to be a pre-Olympic swimmer. I feel like
Fuck?
he could do that. Yeah.
I used to do Junior Olympics for the Flushing swim team.
That's what it was called. Yeah, the Junior Olympics.
Why don't I know this?
It's part of the
Because, like,
Matute lore that.
Yeah, it's like
I
my
don't
dad
know any
lore that I'm
Matute
saving
lore,
it.
as it turns out. Man,
I also used to do boxing. I did boxing, hockey.
race me
Race you? What? In what?
in swimming. Race
I
me.
bet. She's just fucking. All you just use Kai go, and just and I'm just
Bro.
zooming out.
Race me. I will not win.
I will not win. Oh man.
I will give you a run for your money. I'm broke.
I'll give you a run for your money. I'm broke. Oh god.
That's type.
All right.
That was
type goofy.
That was funny. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know. That would be pretty interesting, but I believe that's all the time we have for today. It was fun having both of you guys on. Halloween is around the corner. Thanksgiving is up next. Let's see what we do for Thanksgiving. We might actually have a group episode if everyone's down.
That'd be awesome.
That would be nice,
That'd
right?
be noisy as shit,
Yo,
bro.
we can have it like. Oh wait, you said you didn't want to do
What?
Thanksgiving at your house anymore.
Not Friendsgiving at my house, bro. It gets packed.
I was gonna say we could do it like as a podcast kind of thing.
Friendsgiving at my house.
Say less.
Oh,
We
say
out.
less.
I'm
I'd
kidding.
go.
No,
I'm joking.
no.
No,
She already
too
said
late.
it.
She said on
I'm
the
joking, I'm
podcast.
joking.
I'm on my
You heard
way.
it right. You heard it here, boys
No. If you
and
guys
girls.
I'm gonna let Rex go, and you guys can try to figure a way inside.
Nah, never mind.
Try to find his inside. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Is he aggressive?
No.
Yeah, I'm not trying to find out. So
He's a jumpy dog, but it's not because he's trying to bite you. It's just because he's trying to
play.
sniff you. Yeah.
Okay.
Understandable.
No, I don't have enough mics for a group podcast like that, dude. It's gonna be crazy.
No, you have to do
We
like
just bring our
sharing
own.
mic. Just sharing mic.
Yeah, we just bring our own.
I can't.
Like I'll bring my mic. Manji can bring his mic. You have yours. I'm probably gonna get another Blue Yeti in the next couple of days.
I don't have that many plugins, bro. I only have 2 wireless mics that we can use.
Ah, baby, that's why we got these. Look at them.
These nuts.
I got a bunch of those at home, so
No,
no excuses.
It'd be funnier to just have one mic, and whenever somebody talks, just to grab it from them. Give me that
Give me that
shit.
shit.
Okay, pass it around. Let me talk. Let me talk.
Grabs an ass. Shut the
You just
fuck
hear
up.
Manji
Now
in the
let me
background.
say-
Yo, facts. I have a condenser mic. That shit picks up everything in the background.
Oh shit. That's what I'm saying.
That would be cool. But we'll see what we.
Anyways.
We'll see what we do. This was a good spooky episode. To do.
We touched on so many like different tangents for this
Yo.
episode.
We did.
We went
It's always
everywhere.
like this. It's always like this whenever I do a podcast with Diego.
I
We go
forgot.
everywhere.
I forgot what Brian and I were talking about this at one point, and we started talking about how the government is like watching us. So it's like
Aliens.
I love that.
Aliens. We started with
No,
aliens and then we
because-
hit the government.
No, because why is it every single highway there's always a lamppost with a million fucking pigeons just lined up?
because they're watching us. They use pigeons to watch us. So
Anyways,
I feel like we can do conspiracy theories eventually. You know, that'd be kind of cool. Like the fact
I'm
that
surprised you guys haven't yet, to be honest.
most of it's because we like when it's Brian and I, we do like the seasonal one. Like it's not like during Halloween. Uh,
yeah.
and then when I do it like solo with somebody else, it's more like a interview type of thing. But we'll probably get into the conspiracy theories one of these days. There's a lot of interesting ones. Like the Earth is actually
There's a lot of
flat.
new ones now.
Yeah. Like
I believe it.
yeah, I feel like
No,
there
I
is.
don't.
Well, I don't believe in dinosaurs. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next couple of well, it's every 2 weeks. So I'll see you guys in 2 weeks with a new episode of the Recline and Unwind podcast. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, subscribe. If you guys are on Spotify, follow the podcast page on both Spotify and YouTube. Leave a comment. What would you do for $3 billion? Would those on video
Yeah,
know why I'm laughing?
You're gonna see someone in the comments be like, "I'm sucking it."
Yo, which
Oh.
horror movie villain would you rather be with, and would you believe your son or your daughter if they said they saw a ghost?
Thought son or wait, hold up.
Thoughts? Dokkan's son or League daughter? You guys choose what you guys would like to have.
Oh,
Guys,
that's crazy. League daughter.
I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.
Bye.
Ah!